What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. I just have a short one for you guys today, but it's pretty excited. I'm going to be doing an X-Plane to real life comparison of a few GoPro videos that I have from my past flights that we're going to use for comparison. I'm going to make that same video whenever Flight Simulator 2020 comes out, and we'll compare all three and we'll see the differences. I'm sure Flight Simulator 2020 is going to be much more accurate, but I want to see just exactly how much an improvement it is from X-Plane 11, so people that have X-Plane 11 can see exactly how much better Microsoft 2020 is going to be out of the box. I also have a giveaway update for you guys that I'm sure you'll be really happy to hear. So just wait till the end of the video and we'll talk about that. As you can see, I finally got a mic, so hopefully the audio is better. I got some RAM that I'll talk about and some other things. So let's go ahead and get that started. So since we have the 3000 series cards coming out in a month or two, I decided let me just keep my 1080 Ti for a little bit, a month or two, get some gameplay on that. I can do some videos, and then whenever the RTX 3000 series come out, then I'll definitely upgrade to that. And then hopefully DX12 will have came out by then for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, which will allow us to use ray tracing, which will take full advantage of those graphics card. So that's why I haven't upgraded my 1080 Ti. I just don't need to yet, and I've had it for a while. I know some of y'all thought that I just went and bought a 1080 Ti like last week. I totally didn't. That's a card that came off my last build. I've had it for a while, and I'm definitely upgrading when the 3000 series come out. So another big change that I did was replacing my RAM. Before, if you guys saw my first video, I had 4 sticks, each 8 gigabytes, and I had 2 different brands, and they weren't working well together. So I went ahead and got 2 16 gigabyte Trident Zs. So that way now I only have 2 slots, so I have plenty of room for upgrading. If I end up needing 64 gigabytes, which I probably don't, I will buy that same set and have 4 sticks and have 64 gigabytes together. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was everybody that commented to move my GPU slot up to the top. I think you guys were right. On my motherboard, it literally says 16x, so I was just so sure that it was 16x, and on both benchmarks, it ran the exact same way. I saw online that you could potentially run a 1080 Ti on 8x and not see any significant changes, but for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, I will definitely be moving my GPU up to the first slot. So in this first comparison video, we are about to take off from Greenville, South Carolina. This is Greenville Downtown Airport. I was lucky to be able to fly there and rent an airplane, and it was amazing. That's the best scenery I've flown in. I usually fly here in Texas, and it's so flat that it's just a different experience. It's so flat here in those scenery. Flying in mountains was amazing and totally beautiful. So right here, we're coming up to the hold short line. About to take off. As you can see, it's pretty accurate. You can see some of these buildings are the same. Runway numbers are definitely not to scale. That's something I've noticed. Depth of field on the camera, I think, is set to 119 on the X-Plane. So there you go, we're taking off. Blue hangers on X-Plane 11. There are some of the hangers on this GoPro video, but they're not blue. So I don't know where they came up with the blue coloring. And then here we're coming in for landing. Coming up, you can see a little difference right there. Let me pause that so we can look at it. So obviously this was during winter, so the grass is completely burnt. It's not green how it normally is in X-Plane, but other than that, I'm just trying to take a look at the lines, see the number is definitely a lot smaller in X-Plane 11 than it is in real life. And here this threshold seems to be concrete, and on X-Plane it is asphalt. But if you look at the taxi lines, that looks very accurate in terms of the curvature and everything. I'm sure that was mapped with satellite footage. That's why it looks so well. But over to our left, we have this blue hanger, which I do not see over here. So let's see. Yeah, I see some of the same hangers on the right side. And touchdown. That airplane that I was flying in was one of the crappiest Cessna 172s I've ever flown in. Terribly maintained. The nose wheel had a terrible rattle that scared the crap out of me on takeoff. I thought we were going to abort, and the guy I was flying with just pulled the nose up. And then on the landing, he popped the wheelie whenever it started doing the same thing again. It was quite a trip. Student pilots be slamming those things into the ground, I guess. All the taxi lines look pretty accurate. This whole short line in X-Plane 11 seemed like it was a little further than it was in real life. Other than that, pretty accurate. We see some of the hangers over to the right. The color is still not matching. Looks like the video stops right there, but Yeah, no color match there. So let's go ahead and move on to the second comparison. So this is Sugarland. This is the same airport that I showed you guys in the first video. This is where I normally fly. That is actually my instructor, Tommy. And we're taking off. I think this one's a little more accurate than the Greenville, South Carolina one. I think that one just had too many buildings going on. But this one, the tower is in the exact same spot. You can see the storage hangars on the right are almost identical. You can see the water is almost identical, has the same shape. We got that bridge coming up on the right. Yep, X-Plane has it as well. Yeah, the water is actually pretty accurate in terms of the shape of it. There you go, concrete's looking good. The tree line on this right side of X-Plane 11 on that road actually does not exist, so that's different. And then here we are coming in for landing. Not bad. Yeah, it looks about the same. I was trying to be at the same altitude to just try to match it up as best as possible, but as you can see, that tree line back there absolutely doesn't exist. And then here we go. The railroad and the road is there. Not very detailed. Those buildings off on the actual GoPro footage are new, so that's why they're not on X-Plane. And then the runway is pretty accurate. The arrows are accurate. The buildings by the tower actually look very accurate. It looks like they're facing the right way. They're not the right colors again, but they seem to be the same size and they're facing the right way in the same types of hangars, so that looks pretty accurate. Tower looks a little more beefy on X-Plane than in real life. Let's make this exit off the runway and compare that. Taxi lines are looking pretty accurate. Holt short line is definitely too early here on X-Plane 11, as you guys saw. This is the part that leads you back to the flight school. See water on both sides. This part's fairly accurate. I don't know why X-Plane has the asphalt and concrete variants on the ground, but other than that, fairly accurate. The lines on the sides, the water, not bad. And the hangars are to scale. Those hangars look, yeah, look at that. They look the same. Nice. I'm so excited to do this video with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's just going to be like, wow, is it going to be so realistic that you think you're looking at the same footage? I mean, obviously not, but I'm just really curious. I'm really excited to see all that stuff. So yeah, super short video, guys. Tomorrow we have an update from Microsoft Flight Simulator team, so I will be doing another video tomorrow night. I know the last one dropped extremely late, like I think it was around 8 p.m. or so. So by the time I was done editing and everything, it was probably like 9 or 10 before I could post it. So if that's the same situation tomorrow, I'll do the same thing. Hopefully they announce everything in the morning. That way I can get it out to you guys early. We don't have to wait till the end of the day. But whenever they release that, I'll get going on that video and I'll upload it for you guys. So for the giveaway, since I've gotten such awesome feedback on the channel and I want to grow with you guys, I decided to extend it. So we're still gonna have a winner on the 18th of the Premium Deluxe version, but also I decided to give away 3 more variants. So I'm gonna do 1 Premium Deluxe, 1 regular deluxe, and then probably 2 or 3 regular standard editions. So about 4 or 5, 6. We'll see how it goes. If I get awesome feedback like I've been getting, I might even give away more than that. So far you guys will for sure at least get 4 more giveaways of Flight Simulator. Maybe even add a Premium Deluxe version in there. I haven't decided, but for sure 1 Premium Deluxe version, 1 regular Deluxe version, and 2 standard editions. So 4 games for sure I will be giving away to random subscribers. So just remember to be subscribed and leave a comment. It can be about anything you want. At this point, I know last video I had you guys comment what you were most excited for, and I love reading those, but at this point just comment whatever. Just comment whatever you guys are excited about. Comment any suggestions you have, maybe even video ideas, anything like that. Any comment at all, I'll count as an entry. Plus just be subscribed and you're in a win. So with the update tomorrow, I'll be posting another video, whatever time that is, depending on, like I said, whenever Microsoft Flight Simulator wants to release the information to us and how quick I can get that information absorbed and a video made for you guys. Thank you guys so much for the feedback. It's been awesome. I love talking to you guys, and have a good night.